I want you to think about the last time you walked into a golf shop and picked up a sleeve of balls. You probably grabbed what you always grab. Maybe what your playing partner uses. Maybe what you've been playing for the last 10 years. You didn't think twice about it. Why would you? It's just a golf ball. But here's what nobody in that shop told you, and what most golfers over 60 find out way too late. That ball you just picked up? There is a very real chance it is the single biggest reason you're leaving yards on the table every single round. Not your swing, not your age, not your driver. The ball. Stay right there, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a complete, no guesswork guide to finding the exact right ball for your swing speed. And once you know this, you will never pick up the wrong ball again. Welcome back. If you're new here, this channel exists for one reason: to help senior golfers play smarter, hit farther, and enjoy every single round. Because most golfers, even experienced ones, have never been told this information clearly. So let's fix that right now. Let me tell you about a guy named David. David is 68 years old, plays out of a club in Arizona, single-digit handicap for most of his life. Sharp, experienced golfer who knows his game inside out. But for the past couple of years, something wasn't adding up. His swing felt the same, his contact felt solid, but his numbers were dropping. Distance was down. He was coming up short on holes he used to reach easily. He spent months thinking it was his swing breaking down with age. Then, a teaching professional at his club put him on a launch monitor and asked, "David, what ball are you playing?" "Pro V1, same as always." The pro shook his head and said, "That's your problem, right there." David's swing speed had naturally dropped to around 82 miles per hour, a perfectly normal number for a golfer his age. But the Pro V1 compresses at around 90. At 82 miles per hour, David simply didn't have enough speed to compress that ball properly at impact. He was hitting it, but he wasn't compressing it. And that difference was costing him nearly 18 yards every single drive. One ball change later, David gained 15 yards back on his very first round. Same swing, same clubs, different ball. Now let me explain exactly what happened, because once you understand this, it changes everything. Golf ball compression is simply how much a ball squishes when your club face strikes it. Every ball has a compression rating. The lower the number, the softer the ball, the easier it compresses. The higher the number, the firmer the ball, the more swing speed you need to compress it fully. Here is the part that matters most. When a ball compresses fully at impact, it springs back off the face with maximum energy. Maximum energy means maximum ball speed. Maximum ball speed means maximum distance. But when a ball doesn't compress fully, when it's too firm for your swing speed, it just bounces off dead. You lose energy. You lose ball speed. You lose distance. Every single shot. This is not about strength. This is not about fitness. This is pure physics. The fix is not a lesson or a new driver. It's matching the right compression to your actual swing speed. So here is your complete guide. 3 swing speed ranges, 3 clear recommendations. If your swing speed is under 80 miles per hour, and many golfers over 65 fall right here, you need a low compression ball between 30 and 60. The number 1 ball in this range is the Callaway Supersoft at just 38 compression, one of the lowest available anywhere. At your swing speed, this ball compresses fully at impact and springs off the face with genuine energy. Independent testing shows golfers in this range gaining 10 to 15 yards just from switching. It also reduces side spin, so you don't just gain distance, you gain fairways. And it costs around $25 a dozen. If your swing speed is between 80 and 90 miles per hour, where the majority of senior golfers land, the Titleist Supersoft at 72 compression is outstanding. Distance off the tee plus genuine feel and spin around the greens. The Srixon Soft Feel at 60 compression is another excellent option at a friendlier price. Either of these will outperform a Pro V1 or TP5 at your swing speed, every time. If your swing speed is between 90 and 95 miles per hour, you have more flexibility. The Callaway Chrome Soft at 75 compression is a premium option with genuine tour-level technology that actually suits your speed. The TaylorMade Tour Response is another strong choice. At this range, feel and distance can coexist without compromise. Now here is something most golfers never think about, and it directly affects every single one of you playing in the UK, Canada, or anywhere temperatures drop in the winter months. Cold weather makes golf balls behave firmer. For every 10-degree drop in temperature, a golf ball effectively plays as if its compression increased by 5 to 8 points. That ball you matched perfectly in summer is now a completely different ball in October. Simple rule: drop one compression category in cold conditions. If you normally play the Titleist Tour Soft, switch to a Callaway Supersoft on colder days. If you already play the Supersoft, the Wilson Duo Soft at around 35 compression is your cold weather answer. This one small adjustment saves 8 to 12 yards on cold morning rounds that most golfers simply write off as a bad day. It is not a bad day. It is a mismatched ball. Now I want to stop for a moment, because there is one myth I need to destroy completely. The Pro V1 is the best golf ball in the world, so it must be right for me. I understand why golfers think this. The Pro V1 is genuinely extraordinary, but it is engineered for tour players swinging at 105 to 115 miles per hour. At 80 or 85 miles per hour, that same ball works against you. The technology is real, but it is completely wrong for your swing. Playing a Pro V1 at 80 miles per hour is like putting racing tires on a car that never goes above 60. The technology is there, but it cannot do what it was built to do. Equipment matching always beats equipment quality. The right ball for your swing speed will outperform the best ball in the world if that ball wasn't built for your speed. One more thing before your action step, and this is the part most golfers skip completely. Once you find the right ball, stick with it. Every ball behaves differently. Different launch angle, different spin rate, different feel off the putter. When you switch balls constantly, you never truly learn your ball. You never develop the instinct for how far it flies on a punch shot, how it releases on the green, how it feels on a 40-yard chip. That feel only comes from repetition with the same ball. Find your match, commit to it, give it 6 to 8 rounds. Your distances will become far more consistent, not because your swing changed, but because your equipment finally stopped changing on you. Here is your one action step before your next round. Find out your swing speed. Most golf shops will measure it in 2 minutes for free. Get the number, because everything starts with that number. Under 80, Callaway Supersoft. 80 to 90, Titleist Tour Soft or Srixon Soft Feel. 90 to 95, Callaway Chrome Soft or TaylorMade Tour Response. Playing in cold weather? Drop one compression category. One sleeve, one round. Whew. That is all it takes to feel the difference. I know how frustrating it is to stand on a tee box you've played 100 times and watch the ball land shorter than it should. I know some of you have quietly accepted it, told yourselves, this is just what getting older feels like. But here's what I want you to hear today. You are not losing distance because of your age. You are losing distance because nobody ever told you this. And now, you know. The yards are still there. They've been waiting for you. Sometimes, all it takes is the right ball sitting in the right bag. Try it. Come back and tell me what happened. I read every single comment. And hearing that someone gained yards just from switching balls is exactly why I make these videos. If this helped you today, give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with a playing partner who needs to hear it. See you in the next one. Play well every single round.